Hi, my name is Jerry. I'm 39 years old. I'm 5 foot 9 inches tall, and I weigh 377 pounds. I work in customer service, so for 9 hours a day, I sit in a chair in a cubicle.
Hi, I'm Missy, and I'm 35 years old, and I'm about 5'2", and 312 pounds. I have a stay-at-home mom with our 2-year-old daughter, Ruby, and we are pretty active, but you know, I come to the gym here and work out when I can, and it's a lot, but just want to lose some weight.
And we're from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Go Pack, go! Go Pack, go!
Pick Missy and Jerry.
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 Pick Missy and Jerry. Pick Missy and Jerry.
Pick Mommy and Daddy.
Pick us. Hi, we're here at the Wildlife Sanctuary. This is one of the places we like to spend a lot of time with Ruby. Come out here and feed the ducks and the geese and just spend a little bit of time out in the open air. To tell you a little bit about myself, I've always been big. As a child, I was the big child, and then I grew up to be the big teen. I was the fat kid in high school. I grew up to be the big adult. I joined the Navy out of high school and actually had to lose weight to be able to get in. Once I was in, I was constantly being put on extra physical training in order to stay at a weight where I could remain in the military. And at the end of my 4 years, I was told that I could not re-enlist because of my weight, which I was fine with because personally, having been big my entire life, I grew used to it. I was fine with who I was. And, you know, I probably still would be fine with who I am if it wasn't for my daughter here, Ruby. This 3-year-old little girl has given me the motivation I need to know that I need to do something about my weight because, quite frankly, although I'm okay with it and I'm able to live with it, it's not fair to her that I would make her to grow up to have to live my life, to make her grow up to have to learn that it's okay, because I don't want her to deal with the looks, with the comments. It's not fair to her. One example of what we had to deal with was we were in a parking lot one time, and this little boy said to his mom, "Look, Mom, there's a couple of fat people." And what truly amazed me was that the mom said nothing. She didn't scold the boy. She didn't even as much as tell him to be quiet. And my daughter shouldn't have to grow up to deal with that.
No, I agree with Jerry. Ever since having Ruby, our lives have changed, and I feel that it's very important for us to change our lifestyle, as well as, you know, with how we look. We may be pretty healthy people, but still being overweight and having that weight on us isn't very healthy. And I just feel that it's very important for us to lose weight, for myself, I should say. I feel like I could make myself better and show that we can do this. And, you know, and my dream would be to teach children how to dance. I've grown up being a dancer, and I think it's important. It's a very active, fun thing to do, but with the weight, it's hard to teach people to dance. That would be my dream goal, to lose the weight, but we can do it.
We can do it.
We can do it.
You can do it.
We can do it.
You can do it.
I love you.
I go to the big slide and
Thank you.
Ruby, do you want to feed some ducks?
yeah.
Come on over here, sweetie. Some of the challenges that we face on a regular basis. Oh, you can go ahead and have the sweetie. Some of the challenges we face on a regular basis that, you know, some other people would take it for granted is we would love to take Ruby to Disney World. I know she'd love to go, but on top of having to pay for the tickets to get into the park, where most people would have to pay for an airline ticket, which is a reasonable expectation, for the 3 of us to go to Orlando, we would have to buy 5 airline tickets because most airlines require people of our size to get 2 tickets. And although I can understand the airline side of things, to us that's not reasonable. We're 3 people, and for us to take that trip, we'd have to buy 5 tickets. We can't do that. We can't afford that. We can barely afford the idea of buying the 3 tickets.
And, you know, vacations in general is just a little tougher when you're heavier. I do take, you know, we take our daughter to the water parks, the local water parks, but, you know, there's some rides that we can't go on because of weight restrictions, or, you know, like even if, let's say she gets older and we wanted to take her to a roller coaster ride, well, a lot of those roller coaster rides have weight restrictions, and it's just tough. So just to have fun in life and show Ruby that it's important just to have fun and live life and not be restricted.
Where it's kind of tough, like she was mentioning, going to water parks. I'm not comfortable enough with water parks that I can get in the water with my daughter. I go down to the water park with them so that they can go in the water, but I go down in a pair of pants and a t-shirt, so I can't even get in the water with them. I mean, if we go to a hotel, I'll get in the pool there and just swim around, but to go to something like a water park, I can't enjoy that with my daughter. I have to sit back and watch, and that sucks. That really sucks. Okay, so here's some examples of the foods that we've been eating. Here we have some tacos, or taco meat, which we made with ground turkey. This is some leftover vegetable pasta with a sauce that we made out of canned tomato sauce, mushroom soup, and some fresh mushrooms. And here's the leftover sauce. We didn't need it all for the pasta that we made, so we just set it aside so the next time we have some made. We have some turkey meat, single serving codfish, as well as we've got some other varieties, but that's the one we brought up for the example. We have some Crystal Light energy drink, apples, oranges, grapes, some split top wheat bread, natural Jif peanut butter, Yoplait yogurt, light Parmesan Alfredo ragu. This is an example of the eating habits up until recently. This was still in our cupboard. It's just been sitting there, but I figured I'd bring it out to show the beef raviolis. Some chicken sweet and sour stir fry, which we would end up putting over some rice. Red potatoes, variety of cereal. We brought out our wheat checks and our multi-grain Cheerios as the example of what we've been eating for the breakfast. For lunch, I've been bringing the Healthy Choice entrees to work. For snacks, we have the Nature Valley, and we have the Special K Fruit Crisp. And now to tack the elephant that's in the room. I'm sure by now you've noticed the pizza and you're wondering about this one. We've decided that while we're trying to lose weight, if we go too far to one end of the spectrum, we're going to have trouble staying with it. So once a week, we're allowing ourselves a thin crust pizza. However, we're limiting it to chicken and vegetables. We're not putting the pepperoni, sausage, or any of the other bad stuff on there. We're also doing light sauce on there. And that pretty much covers it. I mean, we're trying our best to do some healthier choices. We do have some stuff that's a little worse for you in here, but compared to how we used to eat, this is a step up. Prior to recently, we didn't fill our refrigerator with chicken. We refilled our refrigerator with turkey, I'm sorry. We filled our refrigerator with beef and pepperoni and sausage and all kinds of stuff that was even worse for you than what we're eating now. But this is our step to try to improve a little bit.
All right, growing up, I've always been heavy. Always. It's in my parents' genes, both sides, or more my mom's side, and I've just had the luck of being the heavy kid growing up. And you know, being a little kid in elementary school, it's tough. Kids are mean, and that's one big thing. I don't want Ruby to grow up being picked on and ridiculed, and, you know, I'd go home and my dad would tell me, oh, you're beautiful no matter what you look like. Well, I want to be beautiful. I want to be that person that people look at that, you know, doesn't look at the weight, that looks at you thinking, oh, she's really, truly pretty. You know, yeah, not just the face, but the whole package, which that is, you know, it mostly comes from the heart, but, you know, you can love all you want, but people really look at you different when you are heavier, and that's just not okay. And I do want to change that, you know, down the road. Once I got past, when I was a little bit older, I got to a point where I didn't care, like I had mentioned earlier, and I don't want that anymore. I want to be past that. You know, having the extra meat on your bones is not right. This, you know, stomach area just is not, it's not normal, and it needs to go away, and just, I don't know, it needs to change. So hopefully, you know, with the help of my wanting to do this very badly and wanting to change my life and do the better for myself as well as my family, Ruby, my husband Jerry, and, you know, my parents, they're my inspiration as well, and just everyone around me. So let's get this done. Let's change life. Let's get rid of the fat. Thanks.
Okay, throughout the years I've tried many ways to lose weight. Most of them worked, however, most of them, as soon as you stop doing it, don't work anymore. When I was 18 years old, I cut myself down to 200 calories a day. I worked out constantly on an exercise bicycle, and at night I wrapped myself in saran wrap to make myself sweat. It worked. I lost about 25 pounds so that I could be low enough to get into the Navy. I made their minimum standards for entrance, and then the rest of the weight gets lost in boot camp to get you down to where they'll allow you to actually get out and be a functioning member of the Navy. However, as soon as I got done with boot camp and I got out on the ships and in the schools, I just gained it all right back again. From there, I tried the Atkins diet, where you're allowed to eat all of the meat and cheese you want, just don't touch those bad vegetables. It worked. I lost 25 pounds in a month. However, I got tired of eating nothing but meat and cheese, went back to eating a regular diet, and gained it all right back again. I tried pills, and they kind of work, kind of don't work, but then you gain it right back again. I went from, when I graduated from high school, I was about, I believe, 250 pounds, to now I am 377 pounds, because I diet, I lose a little bit, and then I gain back twice what I lost. And just to show you what I'm talking about here, this is what 377 pounds looks like. I have breasts that some girls would envy. They would love to have something this big, and that's sad. I don't like that. I'd like to see that go away, and hopefully you can help me do that. Thank you.